A chroeso. Croeso yn ôl. Croeso i'r Eisteddfod amgen. Dydd Llun. Monday. Dydd Llun. So, quick recap on dydd Sadwrn and dydd Sul. Gwrandewch. Just listen. Helen, Dwi'n gwylio'r Eisteddfod. Dwi'n gwylio'r Eisteddfod ar-lein online. Dwi'n gwylio'r Eisteddfod ar-lein. Dwi'n bwyta curry. Dwi'n bwyta pasta. A dwi'n bwyta brechdanau. Wyt ti'n gwylio'r Eisteddfod? Well, you obviously are, so you'd answer ydw. Answer my next three questions honestly. Wyt ti'n bwyta curry? Ydw, nac ydw. Wyt ti'n bwyta pasta? Ydw, nac ydw. Wyt ti'n bwyta brechdanau? Ydw, nac ydw. Da iawn. So, heddiw, dyn ni'n adeiladu. Heddiw, today, we're going to build on our wyt ti questions. Some of us only see people once a year yn yr Eisteddfod. And so, the first question we naturally ask is, how are you? Welsh, Cymraeg, is mainly phonetic, but this word can be a little bit different. So, how is sit, as in sit, sit down, I'm sitting, sit, sit. So, sit wyt ti. However, in a day in South Wales, people also say should. I would say naturally should. Like I should, you should, we all should. Should wyt ti. So, North Wales, always sit wyt ti. De Cymru, South Wales, Tregaron, you will hear and you'll be understood if you say sit wyt ti, of course, but probably more people would say should wyt ti. Should wyt ti, should wyt ti, sit wyt ti. Ask me how I am using the one you feel most comfortable with. Dim problem. Da iawn. Sit wyt ti, should wyt ti. Da iawn. Okay, so let's learn 3 responses. Da iawn. Da iawn. Very good. Very well. Da iawn. Da iawn. Da iawn. Next one. Iawn. Now, iawn is such a useful word in Gymraeg. Iawn, put after an adjective, means very. Like, da iawn. Very well. Very good. On its own, it means okay. But of course, we can be iawn. Oh, iawn. So, really, you don't need anything else. But da iawn, iawn. And then, after a whole day yn yr Eisteddfod, at the end of the day, I often feel wedi blino. Wedi blino. Wedi blino. Wedi blino. You try it. Wedi blino. Da iawn. Iawn. Wedi blino. I'm going to ask you how you are, should wyt ti, and give you one of the signs. You respond. Should wyt ti? Da iawn. Should wyt ti? Iawn. Should wyt ti? Wedi blino. Should wyt ti? Iawn. Should wyt ti? Wedi blino. Should wyt ti? Da iawn. Da iawn. So, let's build again. Should or sit is how. The Welsh word for where is ble. 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 Again, a little different in North Wales. Lle, which is more difficult, so everyone will understand ble. Ble. How are you? Should wyt ti? where are you? Ble wyt ti? Or maybe ble rwyt ti? Because of a lot of vowels coming together, we hear ble rwyt ti. But don't worry about that, dim problem. Ble rwyt ti? Ble rwyt ti? Ble rwyt ti? Ble rwyt ti? Yeah, you try it. Where are you? Ble rwyt ti? And the word for in is yn. Yn. Right, let's see some Eisteddfod vocabulary. So, ble rwyt ti? Sorry. Yn y pavilion. Now, you'd be likely to ask this on the phone, and you shouldn't be answering your phone really, yn y pavilion, on dim problem. A pavilion. Yn y pavilion, all the competition, or most of the competitions take place. So, ble rwyt ti? Yn y pavilion. Yn y pavilion. Yn y pavilion. Yn y pavilion. Triwch chi? Da iawn. Obviously, you can see the resemblance to a pavilion. Yn y pavilion. Da iawn. So, if you're in the pavilion, you could be in the ceremony. So, ble rwyt ti? Yn y ceremony. Yn y ceremony. Yn y ceremony. Yn y ceremony. A chi? Ble rwyt ti? Da iawn. Yn y ceremony. That's it. Dydd Llun. Yeah? Dydd Llun, Eisteddfod, is y coroni. Bit of a clue there. The crowning. Yeah? Which is where we would normally be today. Y coroni. A coroni. So in the crowning, yn y coroni. And dyma goron Llanrwst. Here is the crown, which was the beautiful crown made for Eisteddfod Llanrwst last year. Dyma Gyda Dafydd, who won that crown for his cerdd, for his poem. But in the crowning, yn y coroni. Yn y coroni. Yn y pavilion. Yn y ceremony. Yn y coroni. Okay, nesa. Yn y tŷ gwerin. The tŷ gwerin is a really popular place in yr Eisteddfod where we have folk music. So, tŷ gwerin. Dydd Sadwrn, I showed you the photos of Gwenan a Gwilym when we introduced ourselves. Gwenan dwi, Gwilym dwi. You'd find them most likely canu, singing yn y tŷ gwerin. So, ble rwyt ti? Yn y tŷ gwerin. Now, of course, this is only useful yn yr Eisteddfod, but yn y tŷ actually means in the house. So it's useful anyway. Yn y tŷ. Yn y tŷ. So I'm going to ask you, where are you? Tell me you're in the house. Ble rwyt ti? Yn y tŷ. Or yn yr Eisteddfod, y tŷ gwerin. Ble rwyt ti? Yn y tŷ gwerin. Da iawn. One more Eisteddfod location. I can't show you a llun, I can't show you a picture because it was something brand new for Tregaron, so we have no pictures. But it's the pentre. Pentre. Dysgu Cymraeg. Yeah? Pentre Dysgu Cymraeg. The Learn Welsh Village. Pentre. Pentre. So like T is useful, pentre is also useful. Yn y pentre, in the village. Ble rwyt ti? Yn y pentre. If you live or familiar with the Rhondda Valley, close to where I live, you've place names called pentre, ton pentre, means village. Yn y pentre. Yn y pentre, dysgu Cymraeg. In the Learn Welsh Village. Yn y pentre, dysgu Cymraeg. Dewch I Tregaron y flwyddyn nesaf. Please come to Tregaron next year to come and see the opening of y pentre dysgu Cymraeg. So, ble rwyt ti? Have a listen. Yn y pavilion, yn y ceremony, yn y coroni, yn y tŷ gwerin, yn y pentre dysgu Cymraeg. I'm going to ask you each time, ble rwyt ti? Ble rwyt ti? In the pavilion. Yn y pafiliwn. Ble rwyt ti in the ceremony? Yn y ceremony. Ble rwyt ti in the crowning? Yn y coroni. Ble rwyt ti in the house? Yn y tŷ. In the folk house. Ble rwyt ti? Yn y tŷ gwerin. Ble rwyt ti in the village? Yn y pentre. Ble rwyt ti in the Learn Welsh village? Yn y pentre dysgu Cymraeg. Da iawn. So, recap. I'm doing something. Dwi'n. Dwi'n gwylio. Dwi'n dawnsio. Dwi'n bwyta. Dwi'n dysgu Cymraeg. Dwi'n dysgu Cymraeg. Cwestiwn. Wyt ti'n gwylio'r Eisteddfod ar-lein? Wyt ti'n dawnsio? Wyt ti'n dysgu Cymraeg? Ydw nac ydw. A shwt wyt ti? Ble rwyt ti? Da iawn. Nate. Dydd Llun. Dydd Sadwrn. Heddiw dydd Llun. Dydd Sadwrn. We learn to count from 1 to 5. Dych chi'n cofio? Do you remember? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Da iawn. So, one more today. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. And 6, we have this letter. You really have to feel it here. And it's at the beginning and the end of the word. 6. 6. 6. 6. A chi? Da iawn. So, sums. 1 adio 5. 6. 4 adio 2. 6. 3 adio 3. 6. Da iawn. And, do you remember? Hufen ia. Sorry. Dych chi'n cofio? Do you remember the word for ice cream? Hufen ia. 6 hufen ia. 6 hufen ia, please. 1 hufen ia. 2 hufen ia. 3 hufen ia. 4 hufen ia. 5 hufen ia. 6 hufen ia. Diolch yn fawr. Remember to visit our website, dysgucymraeg.cymru. You can also, of course, if you haven't already, join a Dosbarth Cymraeg, a Welsh class, in September. All the details are on the website. I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy today's Eisteddfod ar-lein, Eisteddfod Amgen. Hwyl!